Alright, what's up, people? Decided to do a vlog because I haven't done one, and like I said before, been very busy, working full time and training and doing school currently, so plus my calories are kind of low, so I don't really feel like doing things extra. I'm just kind of like, don't want to do that, don't want to do anything physically demanding, like, at all. For instance, getting up. Um, Current macros got dropped a while back. I don't remember if I put it in the last video. They're currently 40, 175, 275 on low days, and that is fat, carb, and protein as usual. That's how I always say it. My refeed is got dropped a little bit again. I believe it was 40, 350, 225. So yeah, the 175 days, it's just like definitely not having any like crazy foods much anymore. Like Pop Tarts are gone pretty much. I just don't want to eat that little square. It's not worth it. Frozen yogurt, probably gonna be mostly gone. Um, except on my refeed day, I think I might be able to still like squeeze in a frozen yogurt trip on a refeed day. But um, yeah, it's definitely been limiting my food, but I was stuck in the 181s and 182s like all last week. Um, Jeff upped my cardio, which sucks. I was doing an average of about 35 to 37 minutes of cardio each day, 6 days a week. That was my 400 calorie session. He said basically now minimum 500 calories per session and minimum of an hour. He said if I hit 500 before an hour, just keep going anyways, go to an hour. So I reduced intensity a bit, and I've been hitting around the 550 to 575 range in an hour. Um, just kind of cruising along, but it's just so boring. So boring. I hate like 35 minutes. I hate it. I hated it before, and then he said an hour, and I was like, oh, yeah, I don't want to do that. So now it's like, I dread that every day. I'm just like, what am I gonna do? Because my mind needs to do things. It needs to think, and I can't like shut off my thinking process, which keeps me up sometimes when I'm trying to go to sleep, just because my mind keeps going. So to me, to sit on a cardio machine for an hour, even if I'm watching a movie, like I'm streaming movies or going through YouTube or something, it's still just, oh, it's so horrible. Um, some of you guys like cardio. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you. Um, but anyways, he upped my cardio, and I did have finally a new low weight today of 180.2. Flirting with the 170s. I haven't weighed in the 170s since my first show in '09. I remember hitting 179, like at the Wednesday before the Saturday show. That's the last time I've seen. In like 3 or 4 years that I've hit the 170s. So it's gonna be pretty silly. Legs are starting to come in a bit. Glutes are starting to come in a bit more. So I think 3 more weeks. Well, actually, it's like 2.5 weeks now from my second show of the season. I'll be looking okay. Again, I'm only gonna keep getting leaner and just get better with time. Um, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Freaking Robbie Sardinia is looking shredded as crap. I mean, he's he's got full on like Berto glutes going right now, and he, I believe, is going to be in the pro division at that show. But yeah, Robbie, you're a crazy man. I'm not on that level yet. I've not achieved anywhere near that conditioning yet. But I'm hoping to get close this season. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, calories have been. I just went after my carbs got dropped 75 grams from 250 to 175. I was like, oh man, I need some better food options. So I found Sara Lee light bread. It's like 14 carbs per 2 slices. They're pretty small slices, but they're kind of fluffy, so they seem bigger. And I made some French toast. Like on Sunday, I had a decent sized carb meal, and I made like 8 slices of French toast with it, and it was pretty awesome. It's pretty filling. There's a good amount of fiber, and it's good, like kind of a fluffy volume bread. So I've been eating that a lot. I've been making little chicken barbecue sandwiches with Walden Farms barbecue sauce. Those have been pretty good for lunch. Uh, and I just ordered Joseph's pita bread. It's like 8 grams of carbs per pita. They're really thin. I was kind of disappointed by how thin they are, but they're still good and filling. And I got I think it's the same brand, but it's like a flatbread, and that was actually good size. That's for a whole flatbread. It's like 4 grams of fat, like 10 protein, 14 carbs, something like that. And it's actually like I would say 10 inches by 12 inches approximately. Like it's a good size flatbread. Um, it might even be bigger than that. I'm just kind of estimating, but I'm gonna make a pizza with that tonight. A little thin pizza. Also got some low carb tortillas, some more of those. They're like 8 grams of carbs per tortilla or something like that, or seven maybe. Yeah, actually I think they're seven. So I got some of that. I got also low carb Big Train, or I think it's called Big Train pancake mix. So I'm gonna be mixing that. It's like per serving is only I think 15 grams of carbs. So it's a lot lower. I mean, it's probably half of what a normal pancake mix is. Um, been experimenting a lot with cauliflower lately. I don't remember if I mentioned this either, but I made cauliflower mashed potatoes. Those were really good, actually. I was very very surprised by how good they were. I thought it was gonna taste like garbage. I mean, it's cauliflower, it's not potatoes. But once you mix in, if you mix in, make sure you microwave the cauliflower and get it to some of the water to evaporate out of it. Otherwise, it'll just turn really watery and too creamy. But if you microwave it uncovered, I found if I microwave the cauliflower for like a few minutes with some water in it to steam it, it kind of gets rid of the bitterness. And then dump the water and microwave it again for like 4 or 5 minutes to kind of make it dry out. And then put that in the food processor and mix it with like Greek yogurt and a little bit of cheese and garlic salt and regular garlic, stuff like that. It tasted really good. I put some Smart Balance Light in there. Um, it's really close to potatoes. Like if you mix some stuff in it like that, I think people might like be curious, but I don't know if they would really know that it's not potatoes if you didn't tell them. Like it was pretty close. Maybe that's just my crazy taste buds talking right now, but it was good. Also, I did a version with baked yam and cauliflower mixed together. I did a sweet version. Added some Splenda, some cinnamon, and syrup, and that tasted really good. I tried a cauliflower pizza. That I don't think. I think you need to. I should have done more of a. I think I only did a dry microwave. I didn't do the first step with the water. So I think if I blanched it better and got rid of the bitterness, because it was kind of sour, came out a little sour. It still is good. You just mix like rice cauliflower with cheese and eggs, and it kind of makes like a doughy type thing, and you bake it. And I'm still gonna. I think I'm gonna retry that, but it was okay. Um, and today I tried to make a protein cake, a low carb version without the instant pancake mix. So I did cauliflower, a little bit of yam, food processed together with a little bit of the low carb pancake mix I got. I think I need to use more of that or oats or something to absorb more of the water next time, because I kept microwaving it. Oh, I put a bunch of put like 100 grams of butter and egg type stuff, the like egg substitute, and I put a little bit of chocolate whey and some cinnamon in there, some sweetener, and kind of made like a cake thing. Um, and I microwaved it. I just kept microwaving it over and over and over for like minutes at a time, and it just stayed wet and it didn't really dry out. So it ended up sort of like a flan, but it still tasted good. Still tasted pretty good. So I put some of the Walden Farms peanut butter in there too. I'm a peanut butter fanatic, so that stuff didn't really taste that bad either. A lot of people badmouthed it, but I didn't think it tasted bad. But I don't know. I love anything peanut butter. But yeah, I've been doing. That's like all I've been thinking about. It's just dreaming up my next meal. Like, how can I make the most out of my 40 carbs that I can have this meal? And that's a big carb meal for me at this point. You know, it sucks. My biggest meal of the day is at lunch for carbs, and that's like I have around 60, 65 maybe, and it's just I gotta make that. I gotta stretch that into as big a meal as I can, you know. So I've been just dreaming up silly things like all day, just how to make more food out of less calories. Um, so yeah, need to do some cooking videos, but yeah, other than that, I mean, my training's still going all right. I've definitely been noticing some energy loss, but it's going okay. I'm surviving. Just want to get leaner, keep getting leaner. So we'll see how it goes. 2.5 more weeks. See if I can get to the like 178s by then. For hopefully, like solidly into the 178s. I think I should be right around there. So that would put me around 3 to 4 pounds lighter for this show than my last one. So see what kind of difference it makes. All right, I think I'm out of here. Later.